Back.
3, 2, 1, and we're live, I think, here on HeroQuestFans. I've got a special guest with me today. Can you hear me, StrangeBus?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thanks for
Nice,
having me. Hello.
nice. Yep. So this is our first time actually having a guest on the show, and StrangeBus, he's got an awesome channel here on Twitch and also on YouTube. He covers, would you say, retro games and modern games, or what's kind of your main focus thing?
Yeah, it's pretty much a variety of things.
Nice.
Could be just about anything lately. New games, old games, pretty much whatever I'm in the mood for.
Mhm. But specifically video games, whereas I've just been doing board games mostly here. But there's a lot of video games I'd like to do as well. I just haven't quite gotten to that point yet. Yeah. Well, today, let me just take a quick look at the chat, see who we've got tonight. So we've got Zero Axe 2, Alien Gathering, another TV viewer, Danking Around. So welcome to a new viewer there, and Sega Dream. And I try to acknowledge everybody, but it's one of those things I'm not very good at is monitoring the chat and saying hi to everybody. But just because I don't say hi, I do hope you still feel welcome. So tonight we're going to be playing Quest 1 of the Barbarian Quest pack, the Frozen Horror with HeroQuest. So if you all want to follow along, you can actually join us on the Discord, HeroQuest Fans Discord, and if you want, jump into the audio channel and you can actually interact a little bit if you want. But primarily right now it looks like it's just going to be you and me. So StrangeBus, I've given you kind of the basics, and if you kind of forget, that's okay because I realize you're new to the game. But you'll be taking on the role of the barbarian in this quest, and
Sweet.
I'm going to read a little introduction here because there's always a little introduction in HeroQuest. So there's the classic quest book. So the remake of this is actually coming out sometime this year. We think September, don't know for sure, but this is maybe a
Right.
taste of things to come. All right, a message from Mentor. Of course, Mentor is the good wizard. Welcome, mighty barbarian, to the land of your youth. It seems only yesterday that the tribal elders gave you leave to explore the many wonders of the warm lands to the south. You return now as a renowned warrior, tall and strong, well versed in the skills of battle. Happy though your homecoming is, bitter tidings are on the minds of the tribal elders. They wearily tell you why you have been summoned back to aid your people in their time of need. An ancient evil, long thought banished, has arisen to threaten the Northlands once more. The frozen horror has burst forth from the icy tomb where it has rested these last centuries, recovering its strength and awaiting Zargon's signal. At last its master has called it, and the frozen horror has returned to its ancient seat of power deep within Ice Mountain. It has regained the scepter of glacial majesty, an evil artifact of vast power. As we speak, the frozen horror is reviving its minions and enacting its plans to cover the Northlands and the Empire in a shroud of deadly ice. Your people seek a champion to oppose the evil of the frozen horror. You've been called in hopes that you might prove to be that champion. To determine your worthiness, the elders have set before you 3 dangerous quests. These must be undertaken by you alone. If you survive this test, lead your companions into the depths of Ice Mountain. There you will find, there you must find and destroy the scepter of glacial majesty before it achieves its full power. Only when the scepter is no more can you confront the frozen horror and destroy it forever. You must call upon all your courage and skill, barbarian. The greatest perils you have ever faced await within Ice Mountain. Great, too, is the treasure that will be yours if you succeed. Among the many riches to be found is the Amulet of the North, an ancient artifact that is said to grant its wearer marvelous powers. Good luck, mighty warrior. The fates of many depend upon you. And then there's Mentor's Seal. All right. So usually we give the hero a name, but I suppose since you are the Strange Bus, we'll just call him Strange Bus, unless you have a preference for another character name.
Uh, for my Morrowind name, I guess I could go as a Strangeth Bus.
Strangeth Bus. I like it. All right, if I slip up and call you TheStrangeBus, just feel free to correct me. No one corrects Zargon. Strangest Bus.
No
Yeah.
problem.
So Zargon is the evil wizard player who controls all of the monsters and decides your fate, essentially. But deep down, he tries to play fair still, somehow, maybe, allegedly. All right. So as the barbarian, you will have 3 attack dice from your mighty broadsword, and you will have 2 defend dice since you're not yet wearing any armor, and you have 8 body points and 2 mind points.
I'm not wearing any armor. I'm like I have
Just
clothes,
uh,
right?
just just some warm clothes. That's about it. Yeah, in this game you either have to find armor or if you have to buy it, and it'll
All right.
increase your defensive power. All right, so quest 1 is entitled the Xanon Pass. Good luck, barbarian, on this, your first of 3 trials. Servants of the frozen horror have overrun the fortress that guards Xanon Pass. This is the only pass over the Siberian range, and it's spelled Cyberien, Siberian range, which you must cross to reach Ice Mountain. An iron door is your entry into the fortress. That's right there. You must find the wooden exit door that leads out to the far side of the pass. All right. And I did forget to mention that you will be using the heroic combat cards in this quest, so I'll just draw 2 random skills for you to use.
Okay.
So the first one is heroic charge. Okay. The opponent quavers at your mighty war cry as you charge him. You can attack with 2 extra combat dice, and your opponent defends with 1 less. So all you have to do is just tell me when you're using this, and it'll just be
Okay.
a single use thing. And let's see what your second one will be. I did shuffle these. Hidden reserves. That's a good one. Drawing on hidden reserves of endurance, you shrug off wounds that might kill lesser men. Play this card immediately to heal 2 body points of damage. And you cannot go over your 8. 8 is your maximum. But if you go to 0, you're dead.
Okay.
All right, so hidden reserves and heroic charge. Okay. Well, since I take it you don't have your own pair of dice there.
I have dice, but I don't know where they are at the moment.
Fuzzy gold dice, maybe. Okay, that's all right. I'll roll for you if that's cool.
No problem. I am ready.
All right. So I like to hear. Okay, so there's the door. And do you have a preference for what your model looks like?
Um, is there a barbarian model?
Yeah, we've got a few choices. So we've got the handsome Studley Barbarian. It's real popular this year. And
Okay.
we've got his sexier companion. Um, she's turned a few heads in her time. And let's see, we've also got another ladies model there. And let's see, and we've got this one. So yeah, I guess if you want to be a studly dude, this is pretty much your choice right here.
Yeah, I'll probably go with the first one. Pretty much my character's probably just gonna be just that straight barbarian, the guy who just attacks first, asks questions later. So
Yep, yep. I was thinking, this is set in kind of a fantasy, ancient world. I didn't realize guns had been invented already because apparently he's got a few that he's showing off. So just saying. All right. So you enter through the door, and we'll do your roll here. All right. 7. Okay. Um, the board is yours. Which way do you want to go?
okay, and I can pretty much go anywhere with these spaces and any room at the moment, right? Within the 7 spaces.
Oh yeah, and I got to reveal to you anything you can see. So line of sight is just tracing a straight line from you to until you hit a wall, essentially. So as long as you have an unobstructed line of sight, you can see it. So there is a wall right in front of you.
Oh, all right.
And oh, I guess there are a few things you can see. There is a doorway here. Let me adjust that a little bit so you can see it a little better. Yeah, so there's a
All
doorway
right.
down here, and at the present moment, that's all you can see.
Okay, I will take the 6 steps towards that door.
Okay, it's to the
Um,
south here.
yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
And then I can still open it and take 1 step in.
Um, yes, yes, you can. Now, as soon as I open the door, I have to reveal what's in the room. So let's see. There is a piece of furniture. First thing that you see, an alchemist's bench is right there. I know you're into the whole alchemy thing, so you can't be too bad of a guy.
I have no boots of blinding speed here, though.
Yeah, that's a real shame. I think we'll have to remedy that in a future quest. Okay, there is an orc right there, and there is also a goblin next to him. Now, for
Okay.
reference, since this is your first encounter, I'll just show you real quick. So an orc is your kind of basic rank and file Zargon, minion. He's got 8 movement, 3 attack, 2 defense, only 1 body point, and 2 mind points. And a goblin, on the other hand, is a little bit lighter troop. He's got 10 movement, 2 attack, 1 defend, 1 body, 1 mind. Now, just keep in mind on Zargon's turn, every monster that I have on the board can attack and move. So plan accordingly. Okay, so you've got 1 more movement. You could reach the orc if you so choose.
Oh. I think thou strength is good enough to attack and handle both of these enemies. So yeah, I'll go ahead and attack the orc.
All right, so you step forward.
Have at thee.
Yep. Now we haven't gotten to any traps yet, so I haven't had to uh, verse you on that, but we'll
Oh,
cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, so you're going to attack the orc with your mighty broadsword.
yes.
All right. Ah, 3 skulls. Excellent. Well, it's kind of superfluous at this point because he only defends with 2. So yeah, he got nothing. So you cleft him in twain. All right.
Oh, so that was just a he just died there. It's
You
gone.
just slaughtered that guy.
Oh, awesome.
All right. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that was your action. So your turn is now over. I get to go.
Okay.
This goblin is gonna move over here and attack you, and he gets to attack with 2. And he got 2 skulls. So now you automatically defend with your 2. You got to get 2 white shields, and you didn't get any. So you've lost 2 body points. So now
Okay.
you're down to 6. All right. My turn is over. TheStrangeBus, what sayest thou?
Okay. Um, can I just attack him,
Yep.
or do I have to make a movement?
You can just attack him.
Okay. Yeah, I choose to just attack that guy.
All right. See, as you can see, it's a pretty simple game most of the time. Easy to get into. 1 skull. Now he only defends with 1, so he's got a 1 in 6 chance of deflecting this. And he failed, so you ripped him a new one. He's out of there. All right. And it would be my turn, and I've chosen not to use the Zargon deck this quest since it is your first quest. So I can do nothing. It's back to you.
Okay. So, question:
Hmm.
since I'm already in the room, do you have to like? Should you still investigate the room for like traps and stuff, or are there no traps in this room?
Well, the way a trap works, so I'm glad you asked. So a trap could be on any square. Now, once you step on a square that has a trap on it, it would automatically trigger. So either you get
Okay.
stabbed with a spear, a rock would fall on your head, or you'd fall into a pit, most likely. But yeah, if you search the room for traps, I will warn you of each of the squares that could be trapped. And since you don't have a toolkit to disarm them, you would basically just have to try to jump a trap. And that involves
Oh,
rolling a die. You have a 50% chance of falling in. So yeah,
okay.
potentially monsters don't trigger them. So I mean, a monster could be standing right on top of something, and you'd never know it.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and investigate the room for traps.
Yeah, it's always best to do that first. Okay, so good, good, wise move there. No traps.
Okay. Now, to me, like thinking, I kind of think back to the way I was as a kid, back when I played like warriors and barbarians. Magic wasn't the first thing to me, or like alchemy. So would I
Mhm.
have any use for that alchemy bench over there?
Most likely not. So
Okay.
if you decided to search for treasure, I would just give you a card.
Okay. So would it be recommended to still look at it or no?
Well, when you search the room, you search everything. So
Okay.
whether there's furniture or not, I mean, what you're trying to do on these quests is you're trying to build up gold and equipment for the quest to come. So yeah, it's your choice. I mean, it could be something good, could be something bad.
Okay. So can I now move, or is it still end of turn?
Well, since I had no monsters to move, it's your turn. So you've got your action and your movement.
Okay. I will go ahead and move to the door then.
All right. Okay, so 9. Any particular? Oh, there's no traps, so it doesn't really matter, does it? One,
No.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're up.
And go ahead and open it.
All right. Revealing everything inside. Let me check the chat to see if anybody's like, no, no, don't go in there. Welcome
Just
to
as
yeah,
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Just as
that's okay.
kind of a precaution as well, I've got the chat open over here on my end as well.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, if you see somebody asking a question, let me know. But yeah, Itzama is here and Dwani is here, danking around. I welcomed already. So yeah, welcome everybody to HeroQuest fans. We are playing Quest 1 of the Frozen Horror, and the only problem is the fact that I just said that means that people could look up the quest, and it's like, oh no, he's gonna, oh he stepped on the, yeah. If that does happen, I might have to change things up a little bit, but we'll see. But I don't know. It's kind of like Galaxy Quest. You know, the kid looks up the technical specs and he like gives him the answer. I don't know. Okay, so you open the door, and in this room you see. Oh yeah, let me just adjust the cameras. Yeah, this is our first time doing an actual live game, so I'm pretty excited about this. So we've got a doorway in the upper corner, and there's also an evil abomination in the room. So for you Warhammer Fantasy fans, that would have been a Fimmer in the original version of the game. And for reference, this monster is a little bit stronger than an orc. He's
Okay,
got 6 movement, 3 attack, 3 defense, 2 body points, and 3 mind points. So he's a little harder to kill than the monsters you've faced thus far. And that's
so
all you see.
HeroQuest fans, I regret to inform you, I may lose power over here. We were just informed that we have tornado sirens coming over.
Oh man,
So,
someone's casting tornado spells over there. Okay, well, if you got to go, you got to go. Thanks for joining us, though. This is pretty
yeah,
exciting to
I hate for it to be
be in
so
Quest.
short, but I actually might have to cancel my own stream tonight because we got golf ball sized hail and my car's outside.
Oh
So
shoot.
Yeah.
Wow.
I actually hate to say this, but I actually might have to go.
Okay. Okay. Well, you do what you got to do, and if you can join us later, that's great. Otherwise, we'll catch you later.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And sorry for the dip, but we've got severe weather
Yeah.
coming. So, um, thank you for having me. And
hmm
like I said, I do appreciate it.
Go sub to the Strange Bus. Follow him on Twitch as well. He's got some really cool stuff on there. Really professional as well. So, yep. All right.
Have a
Later.
good one.
You too. Okay. Well, so now we're faced with some monsters. So I guess I'm just going to take over the role of the barbarian here. So in the frozen horror, let me just check the chat just to see if anybody else is willing to jump in here with us. I'm getting an extreme weather alert as well. Well, if we have to cancel the stream, then I might have to cancel as well. Let me just check and see what the National Weather Service is saying. It's funny because we're playing the frozen horror, which all has to do with like ice magic and all this stuff, and here we're getting real life stuff happening. Okay, so we're gonna check the weather. Thankfully, I'm indoors. Severe thunderstorm warning. Okay. Severe thunderstorms. Well, if it changes to tornadoes, I'm going to be out of here. But for now, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Considerable tree damage, wind damage. Oh man. So yeah, if you're watching this, you may want to check your weather wherever you're at. Seek shelter. But we will broadcast as long as we can here in safety. Okay, so let's see. The barbarian moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he could use the rest of his movement to go towards the monster. I think that's pretty standard procedure. So let's just step into the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a swing at the big monster. All right, one skull. And the monster defends with 3. No defense. So 2 skulls. Yeah, the femur or abomination was killed. So far, so good. Okay, so Zargon can do nothing. There are no monsters available. And so I think he is going to search for treasure. Wandering monster. Great. So a monster stalks and attacks. And in this particular quest, the Xanon Pass of Frozen Horror, the wonder monster in this quest is 2 skeletons. So 2 skeletons appear to attack the hero. StrangeBus is barbarian there. So the skeleton, for reference here, has the following stats: 2 attack, 2 defense, 1 body point, no mind points because he's undead. Moves 6 squares. So the top skeleton is going to attack. Two skulls. Wow, nasty rolls. Okay, so the barbarian defends with 2. No defense. So down to 4. Second skeleton attacks. Second skeleton attacks. 2 skulls again. Wow. Hero defends. If this keeps up, he might not last long. Blocked one and was hit by the other, so he's down to 3. All right, now it's yeah, because he searched. Oh, it's Zargon's turn. So the wandering monsters get to go again. Although technically, let's see. He walked in, killed the monster. Next turn, he searched. He could move. Okay, so the prudent barbarian would move out of the room. Right? Okay. 8. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we are live here on HeroQuestFans on Twitch. Sorry,
3,
folks.
2,
There was
1,
some
and we
severe
are
weather reported in the area, and so our connection isn't the greatest. And if it gets too bad, we'll just have to scrub the stream for the day. But yeah, if you're outside, you may want to get shelter. Check your local weather listings. Don't want anybody to get hurt out there. So watch out for hail and things. Okay, so when we last left our hero here, we had the Barbarian in the Xanon Pass for the Barbarian Quest pack, Frozen Horror, trying to survive against an overwhelming barrage of these skeletons. So he traversed 2 rooms so far, and he killed an orc, a goblin, an ephemer, or abomination if you're playing the remake, as we are, and wiped out 2 other skeletons, but then 2 more replaced them because of an unfortunate treasure draw. So we got these 2 skeletons who are going to be attacking. So first skeleton, we'll say the top one attacks the barbarian. Completely missed. Second one attacks the barbarian. 1 skull. Now he defends with 2. He's down to 1 body point. Oh, no defense. He was killed. So the barbarian, TheStrangeBus. Sorry, buddy, you were killed. However, he does have this card. Drawn in hidden reserves of endurance, you shrug off wounds that might kill lesser men. Play this card immediately to heal 2 body points of damage. So he's back up to 2. All right, so both of his skills are used up. And now it's the barbarian's turn. So I think he's going to attack this first skeleton here with his mighty broadsword. 3 skulls. Well, there's no point in even rolling because the skeleton only rolls 2 defense. So that one is smashed to oblivion. And the barbarian has movement, so probably it would be smart to get out of there if he can. Skeletons can only move 6. He moves 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the skeleton can't catch him. All right, Zargon's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, hero's turn. Now he can't escape through that door. I think he's looking for the wooden exit door. Yeah, it's a tough battle. Let's see what he gets for movement first of all. 5. Getting those low movement rolls. Well, is anybody in the chat want to say what they think he should do? If you have any suggestions. I mean, he's just the barbarian, so I mean he doesn't have any magic that he can whip out to use. I think we've got a bit of a delay here. Yeah, we just rolled there. 5. Okay. So he could move 5 in the other direction. Thing is, if he reveals more monsters, he's going to have to fight him. You know what? He's a brave hero. He might as well just go forward and fight. Barbarian moves forward with his broadsword and attacks. 2 skulls. Skeleton defends with 2. No defense, and it was killed. So he's not just undead, he's dead. So that skeleton has been smashed and destroyed. So pretty impressive outing there. Okay, so Zargon can do nothing. Barbarian rolls again. Let's clear this out. 6. Let's see, should he continue on the path he's been going, or should he go to greener pastures? Because there is a room here that he hasn't explored yet. I'm inclined to say let's go that direction. But if anybody has any disagreement, please speak now. Anybody? I gotta wait a few seconds just because of the delay. Sorry about the delay, everybody. Okay, I think we're gonna continue on with exploring 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back in this room. Might as well search for, let's see. Kill the monster, move forward, kill, oh yeah. Search for secret doors. Let's see if there's any secret doors. And yes, I know as Zargon, I can see the map, but I'm still gonna act like I don't know what's going on. Okay, no secret doors. Let's see. And hey, who knows, maybe he'll come back. We'll see how it goes. Let me just check Discord here. Yeah, if you're on Discord, you should be able to see the board as well. And feel free to call in. Just go to HeroQuestFans on Discord. Go to our general chat, voice chat channel. Join us. Just start talking, and we can go from there. So I'll post the link. So it's discord.gg/lowercase h, uppercase y, uppercase e, uppercase b, lowercase x, lowercase s, uppercase k, uppercase g, uppercase c. Subject to change without notice, but for now, that's what it is. Join us if you want to talk live. And now, if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, of course, it's not live, it's pre-recorded, but on Twitch, we are live. On Discord, we are live. All right, so we're still live. And don't hear any sirens, so I think we're good for now. And thanks for joining us when you could there, TheStrangeBus. And yeah, of course, you're welcome, but yeah, see to your safety first, of course. All right, so once again, we are playing the Frozen Horror. I'm actually using the remake set here with, it's kind of a hybrid. I've actually painted this furniture here, so that's a 3D print that someone did that I purchased. I thought it looked all right, and I decided to kind of paint it up. And yes, that's like, I don't know if you call that flash or whatever from the 3D printing process, but I chose to interpret it as spider webs. Okay, I'm hearing a little bit of something. Yeah, I'm just listening carefully. I'm prepared to shut down the stream at any time if things get too bad here. But yeah, we've got a little bit of a delay. All right, so no secret doors, so we've got movement. So the Barbarian's going to roll for movement here. Just turn my table on. Okay, that was a 7. You didn't see that, but I rolled a 7. So he's going to go back towards that room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's search for traps. Okay, good thing I did that. Okay, so the Barbarian searched the room for traps. So this square looks suspicious. which if you read the instruction manual, that means it's probably a spear trap. Now, since I don't have a toolkit, what I've got to do is this thing called jumping a trap, which means you got to have enough movement to cross over the square, and you have to tell Zargon which squares you're jumping. And for that, you roll 1 combat die, and if it's a skull, so there's a 50% chance that you'll fail. If you get a skull, it triggers the trap, whatever it is. Now, if it is a spear trap, then you got to roll another die, and if it's a skull, it hits you. If it's anything else, it misses. So in a way, there's 2 chances. So let's see. Zargon's turn, nothing. Hero's turn. Okay, so I know that there's going to be a trap to jump, and I've already searched for treasure and gotten a wandering monster. So I might as well search for secret doors. No secret doors. Okay, Zargon's turn, nothing. Back to Hero. All right, let's see what he gets for movement. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough to jump, so we'll just kind of leave it at that. Zargon, back to Hero. Okay. Boxcars, 12. Okay. So, and because of the unfortunate situation of traps sometimes being on the opposite side of doors, I'm just going to say I'm jumping this square, and using a rule that the developers talked about but never actually implemented, the blind trap jump, we're going to say he's jumping this square and he's jumping that square. Now I have to roll for each one. So we're going to say jumping the trap, jumping the trap. So 1, open the door. So let's roll to see if I fall in. Okay, so you saw that. It was a white shield, so successfully jumped it. Now let's see what I get for the other square. Jump in that other square. Skull. Okay, so I've landed on that square. Okay, nothing happens. So I guess there was no trap there. But we do have to reveal what's in the room. So we're seeing a door here. And we're seeing a skeleton. How many skeletons are there in this quest, right? Well, it's because you get 2 of them for a wandering monster. So there's a skeleton there, and there's a zombie right next to him. And since it is kind of the introductory thing, we're going to go ahead and show you what the zombie looks like, what his stats are. So this is the HeroQuest zombie. 5 movement squares, 2 attack dice, 3 defend dice, 1 body point, and 0 mind. So yeah, a little bit slower, but a little bit more resilient than a skeleton. Let's just check the chat here real quick. Oh yeah, so TheStrangeBus is thanking us, and we thank him for joining us. Hail and possible tornadoes over here. Family came down to take shelter. Have a great night, everyone. If it subsides, we'll return. Have a good night, and we'll lurk on the phone as long as we can. Well, yeah, thank you, TheStrangeBus, for the kind words. You and your family be safe. Do what you got to do. Hope everything turns out okay. Hope you don't get any damage. And yeah, if you want to come on back when it's safe, great. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time. And yeah, everybody listening to this, get to shelter. If you're outside, get indoors, please. And subscribe to TheStrangeBus. And if you haven't subscribed and followed us here too, please do that. You're more than welcome. We're trying to reach our goal of 50 heroes, 50 heroic followers for affiliate, and we're steadily increasing that goal. We're doing a lot better on YouTube, and yeah, I know it's not all about the numbers, but it is cool that we're growing from humble beginnings. So more the merrier, I say. Let me just check here. So yeah, okay. So yeah, if it's dark and you're hearing sirens, probably good to take shelter. But yeah, if I can entertain you, great. But yeah, keep checking the weather. Keep watching the skies from safety. Yeah, so far in my area, we just have severe thunderstorms. And I'm indoors, thankfully. Seeing a little bit of wind. I mean, you can see the trees blowing. But yeah, if there's tornadoes, it's definitely time to call it in. Okay, so I see those monsters. I landed there, but technically I've still got movement because I only moved 2 squares. But I've got these monsters in front of me, so I should probably attack them. So TheStrangeBus, I'm just going to take over your barbarian here. He's going to just take a swing with his mighty broadsword at the first monster he sees, which is the zombie, because he can't be guaranteed that that square is safe. I mean, all he knows is that there was a trap here in front of the door. That's it. All right, 1 skull against the zombie. Now the zombie defends with 3. 1 skull, and he got no defense. He still only has 1 body point, so the zombie has been taken out. Yeah, in the HeroQuest novels, Dave Morris decided none of this take out the brain and kill the zombie, their headshot. Instead, he decided it was the heart. So if you take out the heart, similar to a vampire, then they're history. But whatever you decide in your version of the lore, so whether it's a alchemically enhanced creature or whatever it is, it's been taken out. It's gone. But it is Zargon's turn. So the skeletons, who have been the bane of the barbarian's existence, are now going to attack. 1 skeleton anyway. Mr. Bonyhead there. Mr. Jack Skellington, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, 2 skulls. That's unfortunate. Okay, barbarian. Now he's only got 2 body points, so this could be the end. Let's see what happens. Oh, I called it. I totally called it. See, this is a hard quest, even when we make changes to try to make it better. So unfortunately, he had 2 body points. He took 2 hits there, and he had no defense. He has no more healing abilities, and so he is dead. Sorry, buddy. Well, as you can see, these solo quests can go really quick. So that was the end. The barbarian was taken out. I guess we'll just have to send another hero to try to accomplish this task. All right. So we have lots of time, but hey, this is great because if we needed to get to shelter, then we're okay to do that because we're at a perfect stopping point. So let me just take a quick look outside, see what we've got going, and if we can do some more streaming, we will. Otherwise, we'll have to catch y'all later. Let me just check. TheStrangeBus. He's back. I mean, if you're back and you want to play, we can pick up where we left off or try another tactic. I mean, I've already revealed some of the dungeons, so it's kind of like, what could go wrong, I got your guy killed. Didn't mean to, but it's all based on the die roll, So I'm gonna stop the stream here and probably restart it.